Can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should bear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving.
Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't want that. Real buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me jump in, be singing the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. Mambo number 5.
You might been hurt.
Hey.
That ain't no lie. See them all come and go. Oh, I remember you told me that it made you believe in no man, no cry. Maybe that's right. Every little thing I do, never seeing up for you. You don't wanna lose it again. But I'm not like this. Really, when you finally get to know somebody, guess what? It's gonna be me.
Mr. Bombastic. We want some bombastic, romantic, fantastic, bombastic, romantic. Mr. Lover. Now Mr. Lover. Girl. Mr. Lover. Now Mr. Lover. She call me Mr. Bombastic, only fantastic. Put me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic, call me fantastic. Put me on me back, she says I'm Mr. Smooth. Just like a silk, soft and cuddly, hug me up like a quilt. I'm a lyrical lover, don't take me thin or filled with my sexual physique. You know me well, do me, oh my, well, can't you tell? I'm just like a turtle crawling out of my shell. Girl, you captivate my body, put me under a spell. With your couscous perfume, I love your sweet smell. You're the young girl who can ring my bell, and I can take rejection. So you tell me go to hell. I'm bombastic, really fantastic. Put me on my back, she says I'm Mr. Romantic, I'm fantastic. She took me on my back, she says I'm Mr. Boom, bombastic. Really fantastic. Put me on my back, she call me Mr. Romantic, really fantastic. She took me on my back, she says I'm Mr.
Love you, oh, need you, oh.
a show star. Pick up everything, mommy, and then in no time, I better make this one her mine. And that's for sure, 'cause I never been the type to break up a happy, but it's something that made me through. I just can't give her no. Tell me, mom, what's it gonna be? She said,
You don't know what you be to me. I do. All I think is you. Even when my boo, when I'm crazy over you. No matter what I do, all I think is you. Even when my boo, you know I'm crazy over you.
Weight loss starts with a game plan.
Hell.
Meet Wegovy Pill, the
Not
number one
during
prescribed
breaking.
GLP-1.
I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh, baby, it might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious. 'Cause to lose all my senses, that is just so baby. Oh, baby, baby, I did it again. I played with your heart.
This should be TJ's fucking theme song. Oops, I think I did it again. I made a fool of myself. I'm really a dick. Yes, I am. Oops, I did it again. It's not a joke. I'm really a piece of fucking shit. And it's not the fucking alcohol.
Lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby, you think I'm in love, and I sent from above. I'm not that innocent.
I was so high, I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes, the chaos that controlled my mind. Whispered goodbye, she got on a plane, never to return again, but always in my heart. Oh, this love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Hey, heart is breaking in front of me, and I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore.
Oh,
Guess who?
oh,
J to the low, F to the AB.
what?
Yeah, ho, yeah, ho, yeah. I ain't Mr. Right, I'm Mr. Right now. I keep
Yeah.
pulling thongs coming along. You visibly set songs, some in a prong. I can tell you
Get a little
never
too
had some of
close
this
to me.
song. One night, have them humming my song like, girl, you ain't know I was coming in strong. Now you know not to come at me wrong. I get right.
You're looking just a little too hard at me, standing just a little too close to me. You say you're not quite enough to me. You're sipping just a little too slow for me. No doubt you play it real cool for me. Got me thinking, what is it you do for me? Tripping a little more than I should be. So let yourself go and get right with me. Get right. Get right.
You're the one for me, you're my ecstasy, you're the one I need. loving when I look in your eyes. I know that you are the one for me. You drive me crazy 'cause you're one of a kind. I want your loving when I want it right. Get down, and move it all around. Get down.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Loudmouth Halsey. I'm your host, and yes, I am. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Hold on one second. Okay, thanks. All right, you guys. Sorry about that. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend. Y'all, I don't know if you guys saw TJ's stream last night, but honey, that was probably the second worst I've ever seen. First was the stream that he did with Will, okay, which was probably the number one biggest poop show. And hello, good morning. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to each and every one of you. Yeah, that the show with Will was probably the worst. This, to me, from what I saw, I didn't watch the whole thing, but we're gonna finish watching it. To me, was the absolute disgusting. There needs to be a wellness check at his 19-year-old girlfriend's parents' house. Make sure they're all back. It was a disaster. It really was. Hey, Charlene. Hi, everyone. Okay. This is who he really is. Okay? I'm sorry, but it's not the alcohol. It's not the alcohol. He has shown to us who he is. Every single time he streams, it is the same thing. Okay? The gay slurs, the homophobia, the chauvinistic pig that he is, how he disrespect, and now he's bragging about pounding 19-year-olds. And not only is he showing off that he's pounding 19-year-olds at his age, he's saying that Calypso knows. His girlfriend knows. Doesn't Calypso have children? Are you really like exposing your kids to this monster? I would be humiliated beyond belief. Humiliated. I mean, you have the right to be against gays. You have the right to be homophobic, racist, or whatever. But honey, the way you come out and present yourself as just the biggest lowlife, and anybody in that chat that's supporting this kind of behavior, you're just as bad. And mind you, Omni, apparently, I was told that he's gay. And you're disrespecting gays when you have a gay man on your panel, not to mention it's Pride Month. And now you're accusing me of things that can get you sued, which I don't know if you know that, but he said allegedly, or his opinion, he feels that I'm attracted to minors or I have something, whatever the hell he said. Okay? This is, I'm sorry, but Calypso, Knowing that you go out with a man like this tells me all I need to know about you. I know you were homeless. I know that this was a way to put a roof over your head, to put a roof over your kid's head. But honestly, I feel like you are putting batteries in his back. I really do. Because when he makes these insults and he makes a complete fool out of himself, you condone it. You laugh at it. And I don't think you're a good example for him at all. But I do think you deserve it. I do. You do nothing but throw insults, laugh at his vile slander and defamation, and I've never, ever done a damn thing to you. Never. And yeah, it was sickening. It was sickening. The things that he said, I've never said. And I've never really gotten that down and dirty with him at all. I had to call him out for what he did to Zach and Will. But do you remember when he said to Carrie likes 18-year-olds or 19-year-olds? Didn't he say that in the stream with Will? TJ, didn't you say Carrie likes 19-year-olds? Meanwhile, you're the one bragging about pounding 19-year-olds, and Calypso knows. Calypso, you must be humiliated. So your boyfriend is cheating on you? Wow, you picked a real winner. Real winner. Congratulations. I really hope you guys get married and you spend the rest of your life with that man, because that's all you deserve. You are a bigger piece of shit than he is. Okay? All right. Let's watch where we left off. Okay? You guys, I'm telling you, this is a trigger warning. Okay? I'm telling you guys now.
Yeah. Allegedly, David Anthony is actually the one who like collects the money and then sends it to him. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I've read.
Yeah, it is true.
I'll tell you what. If you're wrong, I'll take it to court.
It is true. It's not a big deal. It is fucking true. He owns the channel. I work for him. Correct.
Don't say that.
I mean it. Hussey is a little bitch who has way too many fucking lawsuits going on and cannot keep his lawyer busy enough. I think Hussey might have interest in people who might be underage. Whoa! I just said that. Go ahead. Omni has nothing to do with that. But I said it. I think your lawyer's too fucking busy with bullshit.
You better
bullshit.
I don't agree, Mr. Maxwell.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that Hussey's lawyer can keep up with all the people that Hussey is pissing off.
My problems with Hussey are purely aesthetic in nature.
Yeah, no, 100%. Except for his butthole. That's the 1%. It's not.
This is why I never went on his panel. When he had given me a wrench and Carrie was going on his panel and they invited me up several times, I never went up. Now you know. Now you know why.
99%, I don't care about Hussey except for that 1% where that, like, what is he getting in the butthole? Can we ask that question? Can we ask that question?
Philosophical disagreement with his anus as well, so we're on the same page.
Okay, like I'm glad. And again, Omni has nothing to do with my personal opinions about where Hussey gets his fucking like groove on. Okay?
I heard that his lawyer got dressed down by a judge, but I can't find any information about it. Do you know anything about that?
I would love to say that I do, but I care so little about these people That like
See,
I'm pretty sure that like his last lawsuit bought him these fake ass Gucci glasses. Like
Actually, they're not even Gucci. But go on.
just
he
don't
gets
get it.
nothing out of this. He gets
What
his
did he-
lawyer gets the vast majority of this money.
well, you know what? Like, I don't like DC.
No, that's not how attorneys work. They don't get the vast majority of the money. But go on.
Media girl, or you know what? I don't know. I just always thought she was a piece of shit, and I'm pretty sure she was like doxing and like, didn't she even like?
Yeah, they're Gucci. Actually, these are not even Gucci. They're not even knockoffs. They're just some Amazon bullshit that I like because of the the sparkles.
Sue people
whatever.
vexatiously herself. So like, I don't exactly feel bad for her, but then she just died last year, and I thought like, wow, you really just fucked her like right as she's dying, and
All right,
like,
we watched this part yesterday. I want to clarify. When we were in court, she was not sick at all, and she started the whole court. That's already been documented. Everybody knows this. Everybody has said it. She started the court with a restraining order. I never started the court thing. Okay, she started with a restraining order. She never showed up to court. I got a restraining order on her. I won that. Plus, I sued her 3 times, won them all. And I put Negs into the lawsuit too, and he broke the agreement. I sued him. So she got sick after the fact. She started it. Maybe Omni doesn't know this.
she wasn't Hitler. Like, she might have been a piece of shit, but like, you know. But again,
Wouldn't it?
No, nobody said that she was Hitler, but the judge did call her vile, and it's on YouTube. I mean, what's your thoughts on that? Huzzy, these two know nothing about what is going on. It just sounds like a Carrie, why don't you like us cry session for 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I pity people like this. I really do pity people like this. He's just showing, and I pity Calypso too. She's trash. I mean, he can't help being a dick, whatever, he has an addiction or whatever, but she can help who she's around. She can help who she exposes her children to. So what does this say about her? You know what I mean?
It'd be funny if Hussey fucking
my
passed
opinion.
away in the next fucking few months,
No.
and I think it would be
not.
hilarious.
It would be
Hilarious
funny.
if
For
fucking
legal reasons,
Hussey.
it would not be funny.
No, it would be.
You see the things that he's saying? Just wow. Wow.
It would be so funny if Hussey died and all of his vexatious lawsuits died with him.
Well, you know what? Okay, so as somebody who has dealt with vexatious lawsuits, what is likely to happen? So I guess I'm surprised he's got away with this so far. This is, again, my opinion. I'm totally capable of being
I love how they're saying vexatious litigant. I am not at all by any stretch of the imagination.
wrong. This is not based. I'm not making any allegations. Nothing. Just my opinion as an outside observer, based on what I know about how lawsuits work and my experience with lawsuits and all this bullshit. What is likely to, I guess he's got this far because he's got a lawyer to file these documents for him, and he just keeps having things filed that extend the lawsuit, and then eventually, like.
So, what do you think, Omni? The accusations that he just threw at me, provoking me, lying on me. Huh? I'm not allowed to protect myself? Did he have to say that? And then what? You're going to say, oh, I'm the bad guy because I sued? It doesn't really work that way. Don't blame the victim.
He's not willing to drop the lawsuit and he just keeps the lawsuit going until they say, you know what, I'd rather just pay you and then like keep this going because I don't have the money for this. Especially like this DC media girl, she is dying of cancer and she doesn't have any money. It's all running out. Of course she's gonna settle. What the hell else is she gonna do?
No, she was.
And then these other people, like,
Well, that works out just fine until you find someone who like gives a fuck and can find a.
First of all, she was vacationing and all that. What are you talking about?
Lawyer for their own behalf.
yeah, but see, like DC Media Girl had a lawyer, and the issue is not having a lawyer. And I don't like mean to, like, there are certain lawyers that whose interest is in keeping it going. And
Yeah. They keep kicking the can down the road.
Yeah, I've. Well, I'm
And
not going to say anything, but I have
know
that
more about that
experience.
than anybody.
Listen, Omni, if it was all frivolous nonsense, why the hell did I win the restraining order? Do you know how difficult it is to get a restraining order on someone that lived in Washington, D.C., and I'm in New York City? Do you know how difficult it is just to even get a restraining order of an ex-partner or something that was violent or whatever that lives in the same town? I know people that have lost restraining orders left and right. I got that restraining order in a heartbeat. And when you win a restraining order like that, chances are you're going to win your lawsuit too. Okay? You can't call people sex predators, accuse them of being traffickers or pedos or chomos, all this bullshit. And that's what was being done. Negs was no better. Thank you, Bex. I'm just supposed to sit here and take everybody doing that to me? And now you, TJ? The reason why I sue because they're dumb nuts like you. Seriously. And more people need to sue. I'm sorry, but this is why so many people get away. It's because people can't afford to get an attorney. It's not easy. I was being slandered for a good year and a half. And I kept on going to the police department and reporting and creating a paper trail. And I was saying this woman and her boyfriend are constantly coming after me. They're like, the things that they're saying, the videos that you're showing us, it's slander and defamation. There's nothing we can do, but we definitely recommend that you continue creating this paper trail because you should sue them. I said, it's going to cost a lot of money. And then I spoke to someone who happens to be in chat. I'm not going to say her name, but she can say it if she wants. She said, I will pay your court fees. She watched what went down, and she saw that it was absolutely disgusting. And she called me up and she said, you know what? I will cover it. And I told her, no, it's way too much. I don't want you to pay for it. And I appreciate it, but I'll just continue filing and creating a paper trail and take her bull. And that's what I did. And then it came to a point where she filed a restraining order on me. Here she is slandering and defaming me, but she filed a restraining order on me. So now I'm panicking, right? I've never been in trouble with the law and stuff like this. So I contacted attorneys. And I still didn't go to this person to say, now that I'm going to need an attorney, could you help? No, I didn't want that. So I contacted an attorney and I found Maxwell. And I explained to him everything. And he said, she's not going to get it on you. We're going to file a restraining order on her. And we're going to sue her as well because this is slander and defamation. So he quoted me a price. And honestly, it was very fair. Very fair. I had called like 4 other attorneys and they were all outrageous. He was very fair. I said, I'm going to have to start a GoFundMe. I don't have the money, blah, blah, blah. He goes, it's okay. You can start a GoFundMe. And, I'm not starving. Just show me that you are in good faith starting a GoFundMe. Send me the link. And I'll get the paperwork going. So I started a GoFundMe, and in like 15 minutes, I got like half of it. And then within 24 hours, I got all of it. Because people supported me. They knew what was going on. So come time for the restraining order. Now, I didn't tell anybody I'm suing her. Nobody knew. And nobody knew that I was going to get a restraining order either. I just kept hush. My friends knew, obviously, online friends. So come time for her restraining order, we go to court. It's Zoom. Guess what? She doesn't show up. Hey, Jessica. She doesn't show up. Meanwhile, she was streaming the night before, talking about, tomorrow is court, blah, blah, blah. She was bragging about it and blah, blah, blah. Whatchamacallit? It's okay. You can get blocked, Shani the Whale. Somebody block her. Thank you for coming. So anyway, she doesn't show up to court. But guess what? She's bragging on Twitter saying, ha, 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 I didn't show up to court. Huzzy just spent all this money on an attorney, blah, blah, blah. Okay. She didn't show up to court. She thought it was over. No, it wasn't over. It was just starting. We ended up filing a restraining order. She got served. She lost big time. Then she lost again, and I got the restraining order. She was not sick at the time. She was never nasty to me at all until she started dating Negs. When she started dating Negs, that's when she started following his behavior to appease him. And she broke the law several times just to make him happy. And she was repeating all the nasty, vile stuff that he was saying. Negs pretends to be something that he's not. He's a nasty, hey, Mermaid Soul, nasty person. I have all of the screenshots, okay, of what Negs has said and accused me of, all of it. So he's coming online and pretending to be this holier than thou person. No.
You have dealt with that more than anybody, and I totally understand where you're coming from because you've dealt with it firsthand. For me, I'm filing bankruptcy because of my medical record, like my medical bills and shit. Like, you're not gonna get shit out of me.
Oh, so that means it's okay for you to come and throw these accusations at me, right? I don't care. Dumb bitch.
You can try. If Hussy wants to say, like, he called me a fucking faggot, like, okay, go for it. Like, wah. But the people that don't, like, He thinks he's above it because he has a lawyer that's willing to do it. Like nobody else could find a lawyer.
And you think you're above it because you're broke and you're going bankrupt? Hey, Kova.
But that lawyer is interesting that they're willing to do this for Hussey. I'll just say that. That's interesting. Most lawyers
I think
would
he's
not
getting
do this.
pumped in the ass by Hussey.
There's no way. Like, there's no fucking way. Well, okay.
I mean,
did you hear what he just said?
Again, most lawyers
I think
would
he's
not
getting
do this.
pumped in the ass by Hussey.
There's no way. Like, there's no fucking way. Well, okay.
I mean,
Again,
I'm saying that
I'm not gonna
as an actual opinion. I think that Hussey is getting pumped in the ass by his lawyer, and that's where all of this interest is coming from. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know that for a fact, but I think that Hussey is getting fucked in the ass by his lawyer and his micro penis, and they're both trying to get rich off of it. So now you can give your opinion after I have completed giving my opinion.
Okay. Well, my opinion is that it's not going to work out the way they want.
None of it is true.
They're suing G-Man, and if and this is not like what I'm saying or alleging, this is just like a hypothetical question. If the idea is to get G-Man to settle and give them some kind of a settlement, I don't think G-Man has anything to settle with them. I mean, maybe he has money from his house or something, but the fact that like this Maxwell character, like the first thing they did was enter a TRO request to the judge with the assumption that the judge would just like accept it, and it's all just based on it's based on nonsense. So I think that this is not going to go the way he wants. Like, you can't get blood from a stone. The judge is not going to tell G-Man to shut up. And even if a financial judgment is issued against G-Man,
the judge is not going to tell G-Man to stop threatening. That's what a restraining order is for.
Like, there's nothing to collect. So I feel like
Just
maybe
like
he
with
picked
me.
the wrong target.
Just like with me, there's nothing to collect. I ain't got shit. I drive a 10-year-old car. I'm fucking like, what are you going to get out of me?
Congratulations, Calypso. You got a man that ain't got nothing. Nothing. And makes a fool out of himself and you every single time he streams. He can't stream being sober.
You're not going to get shit out of me, but you can try. You can try.
But anyway, you know how I am with emails and stuff. I'm getting better. Very petty.
Yeah.
So, and I tell her, sometimes I don't even realize what I'm looking at TikTok because I'm scrolling to see a hot guy.
Didn't this guy ask people to buy like a 5.5 carat diamond off his wish list recently?
That's so interesting he said that. Okay. First of all, David Boo. All right. About this 5.5 carat diamond. First of all, I don't know, was Omni a big content creator? Because he seems to know everything about me. He knows David. He knows the channel belongs to David's husband and blah, blah, blah. So I feel kind of honored. But is he a big deal on YouTube? Like, why are you watching me? Could somebody tell me how big his channel is? He was? Okay. I mean, that's cool. I mean, he doesn't have to like me, but the fact that he watches me, that's great. Yeah. Okay. He knows you. Yes. Yes. He said your name. Calm down, David. I'm the star. But yeah, he knew you. Okay. So he said, I put a 5.5 carat lab grown diamond on my Amazon wish list. Now, I'm known for putting very, very pricey things. His name is Omni. I'm known for putting very pricey things on my Amazon wish list because I know it's going to trigger people and I know it's going to get them talking about it. When I first made an Amazon wish list years ago, I had Lexus, Rolls Royce, I had boats, I had freaking everything that I'm never going to get. Okay? And I did it purposely, and everybody started talking about it. Seriously, I knew I wasn't going to get. Who's going to buy me 7 Rolls Royces? No one, right? Come on. I know you guys love me, but really. So people were like, make a wish list again. Because what I did fix the wish list that I had, and I put expensive things, but in the hundreds. So one lady from the UK bought everything on my Amazon wish list, all the Gucci stuff, the Versace stuff, all of my designers. They must have spent thousands, right? And on top of that, they bought me Christian Louboutin sneakers. So I'm like, you know what? This is crazy. People are really generous. So anyway, I stopped Amazon wish list for years. And then recently they told me to do it. So I made an Amazon wish list and I put a diamond in there. So I decided to lie to the haters and trigger them and say somebody bought me. In the YSL, right. Somebody bought me the 5.5 carat diamond. You guys, I took it off the wish list and everybody's streaming about it. All of them. Gigi was triggered. He's obviously watching. Val, all these people like, oh my gosh, somebody bought that diamond for him. And now Omni's talking about nobody bought it. You guys took the bait and you fell for the bull. You fell for it. Good. Keep pocket watching me. Now you brought more attention to it. So now I'm going to put it back on my Amazon wish list, okay? Nobody bought me. I don't even promote my Amazon wish list. It's not even here. I just did it to trigger you, and you guys fell for it. Thank you. Now everybody knows there's going to be a 5.5 carat lab-grown diamond on my Amazon wish list. Maybe somebody will buy it now. Y'all people are stupid.
And
Not my people, obviously the haters.
Didn't this guy ask people to buy like a 5.5 carat diamond off his wish list recently?
Dude, this guy has a fucking tight anus on his wish list.
Oh,
okay.
Gosh.
Like,
well, he ain't getting that.
You want me to remind you one more time of what he actually looks like? Here it is.
That is an awful picture.
This is what this man looks like.
I love
No,
it
it
for $80
No.
to do a casino stream. Hey guys, if you give me the goal of $80.
You guys, this is really bad. I mean, look at the way I'm putting my mouth. I had just woken up. I'm sitting on my couch. I haven't even washed my face or anything. Dude, I've done videos. Why don't you show the other video where I did a live stream? I look pretty damn cute. This is a terrible picture. I don't care. I don't care.
We could, my impression sucks, but you know, give him $80 and he'll go stream at the casino while he flushes your $80 down the toilet. What a party.
You see how jealous people get, you guys? You guys gave me money to go do a show at a casino, and these people get freaking triggered. Unbelievable.
Party.
Yeah. Everybody's so happy. This is the guy. All you weird fucking people out there that are like, yeah, like look at the difference here. That's
Yeah, you want that, don't you? You want that, don't you? Remember how many times you said, I love you, hussy. I love you, hussy. Remember you were giving me kisses all the time? Remember when you gave me a wrench? Remember when you were trying to say, oh, I'll send you a picture of your penis? Remember? Yeah, you like that? You have zero chance with me. Zero.
That's what he portrays himself as. That's what he looks like. Portrays himself. Looks like.
I don't know
Portrays
which one's
himself.
worse, man.
Looks like.
They're both horrible.
Yeah, but I mean, even the one with the wig, like I'm not fucking a bald fucking fag. Like, oh.
Listen.
I know Omni just got pissed off. I know he got pissed off because he's like, he took a breath and he's like, listen, you know, this guy is gay. Donna Boo, don't spend it all in one machine. I'm going to spend it all in one spin. One spin. Don't tempt me to go to the casino right now, Bookie. Thank you, sweetheart. Good to see you as always, honey.
They're both horrible.
Yeah, but I mean, even the one with the wig, like I'm not fucking a bald fucking fag. Like, oh.
Listen. Side, buddy.
Yes, he's gay. Hey, Raccoon Man, he's gay. I didn't know he was gay. The chat told me yesterday, David. He's gay. And I think it's very disrespectful for you to do this. Like, why would anybody even panel with this guy? Like, when are people going to learn? I would not want... Whatever.
I fucking, like, I couldn't give a fuck less where you stick your dick.
Then why you?
I don't care. But when you play this game of, like, this is who I am online, and then this is what I actually fucking look like, there's a big fucking difference.
I rather look like that any day of the week when I get up in the morning than talk to Zach the way you did. Okay? Blazy Boo. Good to see you, honey.
I would fuck Omni 10 out of 10 times.
Good.
Oh, listen, we did it back in or Michael was there too. Remember, Carrie was taking pictures.
Dude, it was so hot. It's the best orgasm I ever fucking had.
Listen,
It was so hot. It was the best orgasm.
love Michael, but it's mostly because he was a really good bottom.
Yo, he is a killer bottom. And Carrie's just holding the fucking camera. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, nobody really wanted to get into that.
So. I know that was your rose bush in your backyard.
And guess what? None of us are even really gay. Like, it was just Carrie's presence. Like, it's like...
Yeah, the poor guy got fucking pulled into it. I love Michael to death. Michael apparently has been turned on me. Apparently, Michael doesn't like me anymore because Carrie said I should, he shouldn't.
TJ, does anybody like you right now? If so, why? What is there to like? Name one thing.
But I know, Michael. Michael, you're still there. We can still do this, Michael.
You want to find our Cam 4? Draven, you want a link? I'll send it. I hope it works. Hold on. It didn't work yesterday. Let's see if it works today. Yep, it works. Jessica, you better shut the hell up. Otherwise, you come in on stage too. Yep. Sure are. You better work. Work it, girl. Do your thing. Hey, unicorn girl. On the dance floor. Work. Sashay. Chantello.
Videos.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm confused because my name's Michael,
Draven,
too.
no problem.
Well, all right, 2 Michaels and a TJ. Fuck it. Ugh.
On the runway.
Oh yeah,
Hard.
Carrie.
I'm-
Remember,
I'm
Carrie
not
was always
even lying.
slapping
I'm
that
being-
cat around. Well,
Don't say it like that.
Explicit, but I caught myself, and then I was like, oh, "Well, that's even cringier than if I just said it
Smacking
straight
that
up."
cat around.
I'm just saying the walls were soaked, and it wasn't from our spasms.
Oh my fucking god, I'm dying.
Okay.
And then remember,
Jamie-
Shaw of Thirst, she paid the $1,000.
TJ, are you going to address the fact that you told your audience to send super chats for your legal fees or Carrie's legal fees, and they send you all that money, and you have no attorney and no legal fees? What'd you do with that money? Are you going to dodge that too? Tish, have a good day, sweetheart. Calypso, maybe you can address it. Your boyfriend said send all the super chats because I'm going to use it for a legal fee. What happened? Did you return those?
To she was the one who got the whole thing rolling.
Yeah, Shaw of Girth. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have even done it if she hadn't paid us $1,000 each.
Oh.
Michael got 500, but Carrie told him that was the going rate. I'm just kidding. I like Michael. I don't.
I
don't
love
want to disparage
Michael.
Michael.
Look,
Michael never
is
did anything untoward or wrong ever. Michael is a nice guy, and he's an angel for supporting Carrie. I'll say
I
that,
swear
and I'll
to
leave it
God,
there.
Michael is a good guy, and I will never have anything bad. Even if Carrie turns him against me, Michael is a good guy, and the fact that he's stuck with this like insane like attention whore makes me sad for him, not her.
It's the putting up with it that really is just like, come on, Michael. Like, you're really like putting up with this. Like, you're financing it, man. Like, come on.
Over and over and over again. It's not just like it happened once, it happens over and over and over again. And you got to be the guy that puts up with it. You got every fucking time he comes home from a long day of fucking delivering.
I mean, that's true, but you know what? Your partner has to put up with your shit too. I wouldn't want to be with someone like you. I mean, you obviously need to take care of your addiction, which you're not doing. You don't have a pot to piss in. You don't have any money. You're filing for bankrupt. Your car probably is a putt, whatever. It's Friday night. Instead of taking your girl out, you're out here talking about Huzzy and my wig and my butthole. Congratulations, Calypso. I'm glad you're talking about me on your weekend. What do you have to offer? Weren't you relying on your ex-girlfriend's family to support you? I mean, seriously, TJ, you're no prize. You only brag about your private part. You're the kind of person that just belongs on Grindr. Don't even show your face picture. Don't show anything. Just show your peen and whatever and get. And now you're bragging that you're pounding 19-year-olds at your age, 45 years old. Congratulations. And you claim that I'm doing what underage, whatever you fucking said. Where? I hang out at the bars. They're all freaking legal. Where? Have you seen any underage people on my channel or whatever? Like, what the hell are you talking about? People like you deserve to be sued. Watch your effing mouth. Watch your effing mouth. I don't give a damn you're going bankrupt, honey. I'll make you go bankrupt twice.
Mail. He has to fucking hear fucking Carrie complaining about some shit that fucking happened online. Like, dude, he doesn't deserve that. Give him a fucking foot rub, bitch.
She would drag him on those husband react streams, and sometimes you could just
Calypso, that's what you're doing. He said that's what you're doing. Giving him foot rubs. A broke man that offers you nothing, and you're giving his nasty, sweaty feet a foot rub. Love that for you. Keep rubbing, honey. Keep rubbing it. And he can't even take you out now because he's too damn broke. I wouldn't be with a loser like that.
Hear the exhaustion in his voice, and it's like,
I
come
have never, ever given a man a foot rub, nor will I ever.
on. Like,
And I'm
he
not saying there's anything wrong with it, but a broke man like that, hell no.
actually did work today. Like, give him a break. Like,
real.
let him, like, not. And if it's his day off, like, let him do nothing. And again, I don't know I don't know what happened. I just want to be clear. I don't know what happened. This is just like my reaction to what I think might have happened. Just to be clear,
It's probably
I'm really
pretty accurate, honestly. And by Raven is for anyone out there that's like, this guy is a complete piece of shit. Raven is one of my favorite fucking people. Like, was how do I put this? One of the people that I was like so fucking like cool with for so long, and has transitioned, and I can't do anything but respect the woman that she is now. And it's just like I trust this person more than I trust most people. And when they say they don't trust somebody, like I feel that it has an effect. Raven is a fantastic woman, and I have known for over a decade on YouTube. It's really not that hard to comprehend. Like, you respect someone, you don't fuck with them. Like, you don't ever do what you did to me or Omni or any of these other people like Carrie has done.
Well, hold on. Who's Raven talking? Who's Raven talking about? I'm confused.
Raven says, "Love you, Teej."
Like, who's a piece of shit? Who are we talking about? I'm confused.
You know what? I'm not even going to scroll back up. We're just going to keep
Is
going.
backstage.
We all love Raven.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like confused.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. These are good people.
So,
trust me.
Let's.
Okay.
Hey, Draven,
Okay.
how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good. How you been?
All right, sorry, I had you on mute. All right, Crazy is with me. We have like one of those DJI mics. It's like 2 mics at once. You know what those are?
No, I have no fucking idea.
Oh, dude, you should get
Oh,
them.
I
They're
just
really
gotta
little
say before
fuzzy
this really
mics.
gets going,
Yeah.
Crazy Renee is like, she is a real fucking buzzkill in this whole thing. She is hard to listen to.
No, she's not.
Hard to is a hard sell because she's impossible to listen to. I think.
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
Takes
Renee
it over.
is the man in this relationship 100%. 100%.
And why
we're
she's so
going to go through
invested.
this shit. If you guys have stuck it out this long, you're about to see some crazy shit, because this is where it gets really wild.
She was not hard to listen to at all.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Hey, Hussy.
Like,
What's up?
All right, I'm going to give you the floor. Just talk. Tell us what you got to tell us, okay? Because
Yeah.
it's like I
Yeah.
don't know the lore between you and her, so it's just like when Shane and Rev came on years ago. I didn't know anything. I didn't say anything.
Oh, God damn it. I wanted to get past this, but thank you. Not Jethro Tull says, did you see that Ibarra 2 passed away? One of my favorite YouTubers, and that really fucked with me. Do you know who Ibarra 2 is?
I don't.
It's that shit fucked with me. He was one of my favorite like guitarists. Oh god damn it, man. Now I'm gonna have to fucking look it up.
Uh-huh.
You know what?
Don't get derailed.
I'm not trying to get derailed, but like this was so heartbreaking.
Well, while you're looking that up, I just want to say that Draven was very like he like seriously despised you. Like you were his worst fucking enemy.
Oh yeah, no, 100%, because I fucked with him harder than anybody else.
I think he was scared of you.
Oh, he's 100% scared of me. He'll be scared of me forever and ever because he's a little bitch.
I remember, like, I told, like,
Imagine being scared of TJ. Seriously, dude. People are laughing at you. You don't realize this.
like he was trying to be friends with Carrie again and everything. So I told him, like, you have to apologize to TJ and it better not be fucking bullshit. And he would always like he would lay shit on me about you and Carrie all the time. And I'd be like, stop. I don't want to hear the nasty things you have to say about them. Like, you know, I just didn't care because I knew he would screen. If I had anything nasty to say, like, I knew he would have screenshotted it anyway. So I never said anything. But like, he was constantly trying to talk shit about everybody. But you would always come up, and then I really enjoyed when I forced him to give you that bullshit apology he did. Because, like, you know, I really liked that I like turned him into my little dog. It kind of was pretty cool.
Yeah, Draven is a little bitch forever.
Yeah, he really is.
Let me make it very clear. Draven, you want to hear? You want proof of it? Here.
He's so easy, like, dude.
I'll do it right now.
Listen, if this guy ever goes looking for another co-host to replace Carrie, I bet you no one is going to want to be that co-host for you, dude. No one. Why doesn't Calypso come on panel with you? Calypso, why don't you come in a system to make a fool out of himself instead of doing it behind the scenes? Come up on panels, own it. Come on.
Let me show you what Draven would say to me.
No one cares.
Hold on.
Really, no one cares.
I don't care if anyone sees any of this shit. But
you guys, if you would like to support the channel, we have 4 membership tiers. We have a $1.99 tier, which is called the Hustlers. We have a $3.99 tier, which is called the EIEIOs, and you get membership emojis and shout outs. And then we have a Cat Cuddle Club, which is $14.99. You get all of the other perks, plus you get videos of my cat. We have a bunch of videos already. And then we have Huzzy's Pay Pigs. Yes, it is. And that's $29.99. You get all the other perks, and plus you get to be a Huzzy Pay Pig because you love me. And then we have the Cult Club, Huzzy's Cult members, and that's $99.99. And that's just really, really to piss off all the haters. So you can support the channel that way. You can support with a super chat, or you can send it to my Cash App or PayPal. Thank you so much.
Draven, what do you call himself? D.
Oh,
D. There he is.
I want to tell everybody. So last night, when everybody was sleeping and I wasn't streaming, David became a cult member. Yep, he did. Yeah. Come on, David.
All right.
Thank you.
Can't say anything except like whatever you had up before.
I'm working this shit. Oh, fuck. All right.
That asshole's in the kitchen.
You can't see that at all?
I see some fat kid in a green shirt playing a guitar.
That was the guy that died. That's real. Don't
I'm sorry. I didn't.
It's okay. He's such a legend. Such a legend. We're gonna bring up. You can't see that. You can't see what I have.
Wait, is Craziness? Do you have a channel? I'm sorry, guys. I'm eating cherries. We have someone here by the name of Craziness. Do you have it? Oh, wait a minute. That's Draven's wife? Is that crazy? Oh, I didn't know. But is it? Howdy. Are you that crazy? Oh, it is. Okay. Hello. Damn, it didn't click.
On screen.
I see the same thing. Let me try to go over to the.
No, it's okay. I'll
Good to see you. I didn't know that.
switch.
I didn't click on it.
Here. All right, here we go. And plus.
Damn,
window
TJ, come on.
capture. Can you see that?
Nope.
You can't see.
I can't see it here. Oh, okay. So hold on. Now I do see something. I see it on the live stream, but not on the disc. Okay, no, okay. Now it's showing on the Discord call. Hold on.
All right.
Let me pull that up.
I want to show you that, like, the last time I talked to this dude was on 8/12/24, almost 2 years ago, and he messaged me like, "Yo, you want to come on? I'm not streaming after this because what happened, TJ? You there?" And I said, "What's up?"
Oh yeah, he
said,
quit streaming
"Omni is
so many
coming
times.
on. You want to? I'm showing the private video or clips of it. I don't think I'm going to stream anymore."
What was the context?
This is like, oh,
what
God.
private video? Like, do you know what video he's talking about?
I
know I went on his channel.
Man, there was so much crap. It's literally like, here, I'll scroll up and show you guys. Hey, TJ, can we have a conversation, dude,
It doesn't really matter.
where we can have a chance? Like I said, I want to come on with Carrie and even Michael soon, but there is stuff I need to tell about this whole Missy thing. I think you should know. So when you can VC me, let me know. Peace out. I would even do a video, just us, if that's okay. I'm down. I know Omni wants to come on again. Shani said she knew you from way back, was wondering what she was saying, or like, and I'm like, I'm not at home for a few days, but when I get back to my PC, I'll let you know. If you think it's urgent, you can let me know here. Days later, hey, teacher, are you around today? Days after that, did you always go around as TJ? I was like, yeah, or just my screen name. But like, this is such bullshit. Oh, because between us and Shanny, she knew by another name. Shanny knew me as Coctopus. Who knows what kind of bullshit Teddy is feeding her? I just moved, so I'm trying to get things set up here. By the way, I never knew Shanny. Like, this, she claims she knew you as you 20 years. My first channel started like, this is like, he is going overboard with this. And watch as it gets to me. Reply, like, there's my reply. I suggest starting a little slow and then ramping up the questions as you go. Otherwise, she'll rage quit and at the start. Start with Anja stuff and then ask some follow-up questions. But the about the Hussy stream. This, by the way, was almost 2 years ago. Giving good advice. That's what I was gonna do. I told Carrie, and I figured you'd tell that I'm
I
not their
fingered-
friend. They like, dude. Here. Slowly read this and pause it. I'm not reading all of this shit.
Yeah, please don't.
TJ, you there? I'm at work. What's up? Oh, people are saying all this stuff. You hate me, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to work past this.
It's
Days later, 5 days later, TJ, we need to make that video to be done.
Yeah.
Dude, I think this was after I quit talking to him. I think this was after I went away.
Yeah. Hey, dude, look at this. Fucking 6 months later. He says, TJ, we really need to talk. Discord is fine. I just want to have a conversation because I think that's best. My last conversation with him. Who is begging who? When Draven is on Hussy saying, I'm the one trying to get shit sorted out with him.
Hey, I'm so
Who is doing who here? You see the whole fucking thing. Like this idea that like I was trying to make good with Draven. Hey, everybody. Fuck Draven. He accused me of raping the children of my, like the mother of my children.
Well, then fuck you for accusing me of that shit that you just said. Right? Fuck you. Get help. Log off. Log off.
Fuck Draven. This motherfucker is a lying sack of shit, and you're about to see more of that lying sack of shit like right now. It's just for.
I will say the most embarrassing thing I think I did that was I tried to help Draven. That was very stupid.
That was very stupid of you. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what are you saying, Draven? His ex Missy told me I sent to you how he is mad. Oh, I'll read it. Let me get it. Hold on.
TJ, if you wanted to punch me in the face for that, I'd give you one shot.
No, I'd probably fuck you in the ass for it.
You know what? Get me drunk and maybe we'll talk.
Fuck yeah.
It's the same with you. I just want to hear you talk. That's all.
I bet
Okay,
Michael would
I guess I'll
photograph it
start
this
off at
time
the
if we leave
beginning.
Carrie out. He wants to
I've
have
been a
that
silent
position of
watcher.
power.
I don't know if you remember, you and me spoke
just kidding,
like
Michael.
a while
I
back,
like you.
maybe
You're a
2.5
nice guy.
years ago when you were on Twitch. That's how far back. I'll just say you won a case, and I went in there
I can't help it,
congratulating you.
Michael.
You said thank you.
I'm
Everything was
pathologically
cordial. We had a good time.
rude.
I think I was there like 20 minutes, and I left. And then ever since then, I kind of been a silent watcher. I only do that because I know that when other content creators are kind of in your chat, sometimes that can derail the chat, which I don't want to do. I don't want to do, like, at all. I mean,
I don't want to.
yeah.
No, yeah, he doesn't want to derail the chat. The only thing Draven cares about is Draven.
He doesn't want to derail the chat, but he wants to come on the show and derail the show.
Completely. It's insane that he.
Okay, so I'm going to read this. Missy wrote this February 1st, 2023, 6:15 a.m. The fact he is simping and defending Carrie even after the Geek Room and Burnt Toast condemned her and her lies says a lot. Mind you, this is a man that was cheating on his wife with me. Okay, this is coming from Missy, not me. This is a man that was cheating on his wife with me, told me that they were, quote unquote, just roommates. So I wouldn't doubt it if he was cheating again. and his wife probably thinks it's quote unquote harmless because Carrie has a husband. Well, Carrie is a known liar. They are both scum, and the fact the Geek Group keeps him around shows me all I need to know. Yeah, and he just admitted that he's cheating. He just admitted that he's banging 19-year-olds and Calypso knows. So, yeah. And cheating on his ex-wife? Shocking. Shocking. A real prize. Let me know when you're single again. I'd love to be your next partner, bitch.
You can make that fucking like claim and not understand where like the rest of us see him.
Okay.
Draven is garbage. Hussey is garbage.
Yep. First class garbage.
These people are garbage. It doesn't mean I like Carrie because I hate fucking Draven or Hussey.
You know, like the funny thing is like Carrie is like the least obviously offensive of all of them, but we know that she is like offensive because we know her personally. And like, you know, everybody, you know, everything comes out. But like when I see like Hussey like attacking Carrie, I go like, are you serious? Like, you should be hiding under a rock, not attacking other people.
What? I beg your pardon. No. The things that she did and said about me, I'm sorry. Why? Why? Stop that. Have a good day. Why don't you go hiding under a rock?
And then like he starts fights with new people in his stupid YouTube comments section and shit, or his community post.
I love that you're watching though. That's really cool.
And it's like, why are you opening up new fucking like Pandora's boxes? Don't you have like several other open boxes that you need to close and wrap up before you start whole new fucking fights with different people? Like, are you?
Oh, so when I'm responding to people in my comment section, I'm starting fights. When people come on and lie and say stupid shit, I'm starting fights. And what are my other Pandora boxes that I need to close? Why don't you come up in panel and let me know?
Are you serious?
I think you're misunderstanding the power of the fucking like glitter glasses.
That's true. They are very they give a lot of aura.
You know, if I had glitter glasses, then I could just stay stupid for as long as I want.
You know, why don't you create an $80 goal to buy some glitter glasses so that, you know, just every stream just have a new goal. Like, you know, exactly. $80 for me to go to the casino and make a video of me blowing the money you sent me that you worked for at the casino. Come on, guys. Like, you know, or why don't you start several GoFundMes? Why don't you, and this has absolutely nothing to do with Hussey and it's not connected to Hussey in any way, why don't you file several vexatious lawsuits against people that you don't like and then attack them on?
Yeah, I don't do that, but go on.
Online to give them to get them so pissed off that they make actionable statements that you can then continue.
And I want to add, I've always said, whenever I collected a GoFundMe for a lawsuit, that if I win, I will return your money. No one ever says that. And guess what? I've asked who wants their money back, and Silvana asked for her money back because she had gotten fired from her job or laid off or whatever it was. So I had given Silvana, it was like $180. So yeah, I do give money back if people want it. I say that as well, but of course they're not going to say that part. That's okay.
You to sue them for. I mean, it's
ironic that you said that because I just happened to start a goal here for glitter glasses.
Start one. I hope you hit it.
You hope. Oh, so he can get it, but I can't, right? I can't. You guys can set goals and all of your, why can't I get $69? Right? But you get so fucking mad when I make money. Why? I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't get mad when people make money. And they act like I'm making so much. That's what's crazy.
Turn on this
Glasses.
camera and I'm gonna nail that bitch.
You better get
Let's
some
do
glitter
it.
glasses.
Let's do it, you motherfuckers.
Everyone,
can go on this.
I'm gonna fucking, you know what? I'm gonna interview Carrie's fucking baby daddy.
You better not. That's too much.
Oh my god, it would be so sweet though.
freaking-
If I fucking, I'm gonna get that bitch. I'm gonna get like
You know-
I've never fucking tried to go after Carrie for her shit ever, and she like, let me remind you people, this motherfucking bitch shared my personal medical information with multiple other people online that I didn't know. And her excuse for it was that she trusted them. I've never talked to Kel Doge before I ever talked to fucking Cal.
I think Omni said that he was drinking. He was intoxicated. He said it a few times in the beginning.
Calypso. I've never fucking talked to these people, and somehow they all know that information.
They brought us
Weird.
together.
It's almost
TJ.
like Carrie shared that fucking information with everyone.
You guys, could we get a thumbs up to the program? Thumbs up to the program. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Oh, I don't think I put on the subscriber mode. I think I'm going to.
Everybody, and acted like she was the fucking, like she was the one that was in the ICU. Oh, poor Carrie. Oh, I'm so sorry that your co-host is fucking fighting for his life. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
This is so weird that we're both on here now and we both don't like Carrie. And we're both like, you know, we're both essentially against Carrie at this point, talking about her.
She's such a piece of shit.
She was right here with us a year and a half ago.
She
So
has
fucking weird.
literally shown herself to be nothing more than a piece of fucking YouTube garbage. She's the
and, you
one
know-
that she used to rail against. She is that one.
I get when people say don't go IRL, but like she's gone in real life with you and shared shit like that's nobody's fucking business. And you know, like I guess people could say like, well, you didn't choose to share it with her though. It was shared with her without your consent. Right?
While I was on life support, it was shared to someone who thought could
What's
be
up, Sage?
trusted. And she immediately fucking shared it with everybody else.
Well, the second that happened, you were doomed.
I mean, seriously, everybody fucking does that. She did it to me too. She immediately went and shared the stuff before I even got a chance to call her or anything like that. That's what she does. She gets triggered and she does knee-jerk reaction shit, and that's who she is. She dropped my DMs immediately. I think I was even streaming. I hadn't even logged off yet.
Because everybody's dispensable to her. And one day she will think that you are dispensable enough to share your shit to get her either attention from like some idiot or from people on the internet. That's just, she can't help herself. And it's like, I don't think that she's Hitler, but like, you know, one of the last things I said to her before all this ended was I said, like, this has got the potential to take over people. Like you know, for a while I became the person I pretended to be in this stupid community or whatever. And it's going to happen to you. And then you're going to make decisions for this person instead of yourself. And then you're fucked. Well, she's fucked because she's Carrie the bored housewife now. She's no longer the person she actually is.
She's never been that person.
And by the way, Carrie, get a job if you're so bored. Why do you have to remain bored?
she, like in the very beginning, sure. Let me tell you, Calypso offline will tell you she got these messages about my medical situation before anybody else. This is, by the way, I didn't know Calypso like that I didn't know, like, we weren't tight, but Carrie felt like she was tight enough with these people that she would like share this information with them. And guess what? Here's the crazy part. All of the people that she shared this shit with, tens, dozens of people, none of them consider her a friend anymore. Not one.
She burns every bridge.
You burn the bridge and then you act like it's everyone else's fault.
You know, when I came back last time, I was just shocked to see how many people she had. Like, she didn't just burn them by being like a bitch or whatever, or being a hypocrite. She like specifically went out of her way to specifically burn these specific people. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, these are some of your biggest supporters and you're making drama content out of them? Like, are you out of your fucking mind?
I'm blown away at how dumb she is. I thought she was smarter than this, but she's not. She is dumb as fuck.
Dude, we gave her way too much credit. I mean, like, I kind of knew what she was about, but, you know, in a weird way, we're kind of all on here because we do kind of want attention and we do want to grow and get an audience and make some money off of this. Like, but
when Huzzy makes money, it's a problem.
You know, I gave up that dream, and, you know, I'm sure, like, once you've been doing this long enough and it doesn't work, you give up the dream, but you're like, I'm still here addicted to fucking Shanny content, and I don't get anything out of it at this point. It's like a fucking virus, you know?
Can we get ones in the chat for Omni? I am personally gonna drop ones in the chat for Omni.
I'm gonna cash that shit in. Oh my god, I'm back up to 38 karma points.
You don't even know, like, Omni is the fucking man.
Please.
Ones all day for fucking, like, Omni is the man. And I'm gonna say it. I feel privileged to have you come onto my show. Because you are that fucking.
I can't handle that kind of stuff.
As you sit here and call people the gay slur. Okay.
No, you don't have to handle it. You don't have to handle it. Let me handle it. Let me handle it. You are fucking fantastic. Everyone loves you. Look at the ones in the chat before you fucking.
I get it. Well, let's shift because it's awkward. But let's just say this: we both trusted Carrie, and like we both seem like, you know, like I know we both got issues and shit, but you know, like I and you both seem to be able to reasonably discern people, and yet for whatever reason we both wanted to like and trust Carrie. And then here we are, and she's burned both of us, and she didn't burn me anywhere near as bad as you. Like, honestly, I don't even think she tried to burn me. She just did it because she's just such a cold bitch that doesn't really understand that, like, what she does has an effect.
How would you feel if she burned you the same way she burned me?
Well, she kind of did. Well, not anywhere near as bad as you, okay, but like I confided in her in a personal situation, and she sent it to some idiot, and some idiot told all 21 and that whole piece of shit crew all about it, and you know, like, but I forgave her.
All right, I want to play this for you guys. Hold on. In case you didn't see this. This is from Jessica Messica's community post, and I didn't know until Max Slack told me yesterday, because I've been looking for this.
Me and TJ grifters with the arrow pointing to TJ. No, nigga, point this up here. Point this up here. Because that's
Let's hear that again.
me and TJ grifters with the arrow pointing to TJ. No, nigga, point this up here. Point this up here. Because that's
And she claims she was singing a song. Where are you singing a song?
One plan,
No,
one price. Introducing Simplicity from Verizon.
me and TJ grifters with the arrow pointing to TJ. No, nigga, point this up here. Point this up here. Because that's
Now, this is the video she started crying about when Jessica was on panel with AJ playing this. Oh, she's like, go in there and tell them not to play it, please. I didn't give a fuck if they played it or not, to be quite honest with you. Oh, she also had people saying it was AI? No, it wasn't AI.
And I shouldn't have forgiven her, okay? But I forgave her because I thought, like, well, you're a fucking moron.
And remember when she was calling Unicorn Girl out? When Unicorn Girl was on the phone with that lady and the N-word got thrown out and she was calling Unicorn Girl out?
Because why the fuck would you tell that to Carrie? Why would you be honest with Carrie about that? Like, of anybody, why? And so I did forgive her, which is very stupid. And it might have even been like convenient or whatever,
Right,
because
she didn't say it.
she's
That's
one of
right.
those people who, like, you don't
No, it
want
was
her
not
to be
her
mad at
fault.
you. She's got like one of those personalities where, like, and this is weird because, like, before Carrie, whatever I created, I was the top guy. I was the guy who picked what was important, what I wanted to talk about. And it didn't work out. It wasn't like a huge hit or anything like that, but like it was mine. And then when Carrie came along, all of a sudden Carrie's narrative took over everything. And I know you know what I'm talking about because the goddamn podcast also started to become about Carrie's dramas. And you got drawn into Carrie's dramas. And they
That's
started
right.
coming after you because you were Carrie's friend. Same, like, Carrie, like, if she was a person worth defending, it would be different. And I wouldn't feel so annoyed about it. But she's not. She's not a person worth defending.
My entire friendship with her was defending her. I don't think, and prove me wrong, guys, if I ever called her out on anything, and I'm not blaming her for that, but all I did was defend her, give her money, and give her access to whatever she wanted on my channel. You're not going to get better than that, Carrie. You're not. You come over here and you cry that TJ used you, you didn't get paid, and blah, 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 blah. I'm far from that. Far from that.
And basically, like, I gave everything up for her and I got like farted at in response. And worse, like, she fucking took a shit in her hand and threw it at your head.
I feel that 100%. Like I went to bat for this bitch way more than I ever should have, and I feel that. Let's get. I want to hear Draven a little
You
bit.
tell me if you heard this. When you were best friends with Carrie,
That's
you'd
the
be in
first time
there,
anybody
and
ever
then
said
you'd
that.
be like making a stream, and then all of a sudden, hey guys, how you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. And then everyone's like, oh, hey Carrie, oh, how you doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And it's like, shut the fuck up, bitch, or derail my chat.
Yeah.
I hated it, bro.
I never liked her.
Yeah. My wife never liked it. She called. She could tell.
I
My mom
called her
liked
out
it.
right away.
She called her out right
2022.
away.
I was like, do not help this woman.
Yep.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, his wife also called out his own fucking like vacuum cleaner bullshit. And what we're supposed to ignore that. His wife knew better. Draven's wife knew better, except for when she talked about how he abused her children. And here's a little bit of fact. I don't think Draven has any kids with this woman.
Hopefully, he never propagates the bloodline.
Fuck, dude, it would be the best thing on the planet if this man never fucking procreates.
Guarantee you, Calypso is not going to have your kid either. Guaranteed.
You know, when I was talking to Draven, one thing that was always in my mind every time I talked to him was, this guy is screenshotting and recording everything you say. And it's like, I have never had a relationship or like a friendship or like an acquaintanceship with anybody in my entire life where I was worried that they were.
Let me tell you, if I got knocked up by my exes, I would be a multimillionaire because I would get child support from each one. I would get knocked up. Hold it now. I would get knocked up by Bernie Williams' son, and they're worth $60 million. I would get child support. I'll probably get knocked up and get 2 kids in here. And then I would get knocked up by the other guy that was living in the Osborne. I'd fuck him all the time, and I'd get children in there. I get alimony. I get child support. If I'm going to go out with a guy and I'm going to get in a relationship, they better be someone that can support me. I ain't going to date no broke-ass bitch that drives a 15-year-old car that's filing for bankruptcy. You dumb fuck.
Or like monitoring everything I say so that they can use it later. Aside from Draven,
Salamonia.
Like that's a very unique thing about Draven.
He's garbage. He's garbage, and his woman is the man in this relationship, and you'll get to see that more.
Wrong with her.
Yeah, the way she talks.
And by the way, Calypso, when you were living in your car, I mean, I'm doing this because you make fun of me, my lifestyle, my living situation. Where was he taking you when he was giving it to you up the butt? Because he can't afford a hotel. He's broke. He's going bankrupt. Were you guys doing it in your back seat of your car? Were you doing it there? I don't know. Homeless people style? I know it's an awful thing to say, but you deserve it. Where were you getting it? Next to Shani and Rev? Did you have a tent? What was your situation like, since you want to make fun that I'm on disability? Huh?
And this thing with Hussey is insane.
But I've been a silent watcher. You're funny. You know, I like the way you do things, dude.
I've been a silent watcher of yours. He says this to everybody. I've been a silent watcher of yours. And then, like, you're funny. Like, dude, he literally goes, this is fucking Hussey's entire stream. Oh, my stars. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Dude.
Why didn't you give me a wrench, dude? Seriously. I never gave you a wrench. You were not going to get a wrench out of me because you gave me a wrench. I don't play that wrench game. Sorry. Why did you invite me up on your panel? Why did you say you love me? Why were you blowing me kisses? Why were you saying you're going to send me your private pictures? Why did you do all that? That's so weird. And as soon as I called you out for threatening Zach the way you did, you turned on me. And you say the most vile shit, and I still don't cross the line and say those things that you said about. I don't. But I really do believe Calypso is a piece of shit. She is. Anybody that dates you and enables you and does what she does, laughs at all of your shit, because I see her laughing emojis in the chat. She's disgusting. Now, if she really is in love with you, she's disgusting. And if she's just using you for a roof over her head, that's disgusting too.
There's nothing fucking funny about it. It's the most annoying shit to have to listen to ever.
Dude, it's like the opposite of charisma. It is like
Yes.
so fucking
Yeah,
unlistenable.
he's like, I'm just doing well, like fucking shut the fuck up.
Wow, wonderful.
Like I've never seen.
That's coming to your child. Shut up. You know, Oh My Stars is now a fucking famous thing. You realize that? Everybody's saying that. Oh my star. You're such an idiot, dude. At least I can make people laugh. You make people shake their head. There's a huge, huge difference.
Seen anybody who like where I'd rather watch them sit there silently.
Listen, if you send him $80, he'll shut up for 3 minutes. So,
You know what? We'll put that on point.
Allegedly.
$80 and I'll shut up right now, and we'll just listen to fucking Hussy.
No, that's what
about
Hussy
the
does for $80.
toilet, when you had the guy come and you said
He
you
needs
were
it to go to
throwing
the
the shit in the
casino.
toilet and you cracked me the fuck up. It was so funny. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And Hussy's like, no,
I'm
I don't
honest.
even know what you're talking about.
I mean, dude, you see the difference? Like, I'm drinking. It was Thursday night. I was going out. This was a pre-party show. You see how I am? Learn, TJ.
I don't even know what you're talking about when you talk about me being funny.
Do you think Hussy would fuck Draven? Like, do you think
Oh,
Draven?
100%.
Hot range.
Not only that, I think Draven would fuck Hussy.
Hey, Leah Boo.
I think Draven would fuck Hussy too if Hussy was like, let's start a podcast. We could be co-hosts.
If Draven could stick his tiny wiener inside of fucking Hussy's little butthole, this would be a whole different situation. These people
I
are
don't think Hussy's butthole is little.
no, it's giant, but like you'd have to pretend it was little.
All right, you want to talk about my butthole is so tiny? I'm not even kidding you. No, let's talk about buttholes. Should we do a butthole 101? I'm like a virgin down there. I am literally like a virgin. How dare you? How dare you? I know. I am not no damn loosey-goosey, honey. Not me. Nope. I ain't never put a damn dildo up in there. I ain't never put nothing that ain't no natural up in there. It's fresh as a daisy. Yup. Unlike Calypso's.
These people don't give a fuck.
You wouldn't clench.
Oh no, there's no clenching. You're involved.
All right. Well, you know what? We can turn this thing around. Do you think Omni is a top or bottom? Is this guy a top or bottom? Wow. Yep, I think so too.
Draven gets a hard on looking at Hussy more than his wife. 100%.
Well, that means you do too. If you think he gets it, then you get it, because you've been talking about, he doesn't talk about my buttholes. He doesn't talk about my sex life. He's never made a pass at me or send me a picture or offered a picture, never told me he loves me, never blew me kisses, never made me a mod on his channel, never, none of that stuff. Guess who did? Yeah. He did none of that. None of it. Nope. You did, honey.
Well, okay. Well, I do think.
And I don't dare date men with a mohawk. the fuck year you think you're living in? Hey, hey, good to see you. He gets hard on looking at Michael, then he looked at, right? I have never heard you flirt with a female the way you flirt with male. I don't. A mohawk, like really? What woman is going to go out with a man like you? You have to be trash.
Think that Draven's gay. Like, I'll be honest, I do think he's gay, allegedly.
No,
but
I would
like,
never wear
I
a
think his thing
mohawk.
with his wife, like, I don't know what they're on, but like the way that they're talking,
Meth.
I think you might want him to be gay because he's straight. I think you might want him to be gay. A lot of gay men, fantasize about straight men, and it's normal. So anybody could be attractive to a man. It was whether they're straight, gay, or bisexual. It's not like a weird thing. I think you're fantasizing and you're wishing and hoping and wishing and hoping.
fast.
It's meth.
Yeah, well, they're on a stimulant. Like, they're so fast. Allegedly, I don't know for sure that they are, and they probably aren't. But I'm just saying they sound like they're on a stimulant. And the way they talk, I think, is this how they talk?
Are there any other pictures online of Omni? Because I can't really tell too much by this picture, but I'm curious to see exactly how he looks.
Talk about like YouTube drama in private with each other, and then I think like, oh my god, they're like crackheads. Allegedly.
Shanny and River homeless. Hold on. Huh? They're homeless. Huh? Oh, no, don't talk. Right now. They're homeless.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
think
now
so.
you can
It's
talk
quick.
about him again.
This is
I
Officer
ejaculated
returning
into
your
your
call.
fucking butthole. My wife, Draven, thinks about like fucking Hussy's butthole. 100%.
You know what? You better stop because now I'm thinking
That's
about it and I don't want to.
Y'all all are thinking about it. Both of y'all people are thinking about. I'm not even thinking about my butthole. And I really not. Nope. Why y'all thinking about my butthole? Well, you gay. You out of the closet. And this one over here. Y'all is outrageous.
Well, you're gonna want it. You're gonna want it.
Excuse me, I didn't come on here to think about Hussy's butthole.
Yes, you did. You damn right did.
Oh my.
Thinking about it and I don't want to.
Well, you're gonna want it. You're gonna want it.
Excuse me, I didn't come on here to think about Hussy's butthole.
Oh my god, he
he's a
spit
damn
on it
liar.
though. He spit on it. And now it's like, oh my god, Renee, I've never thought about you this way. Oh my god, Renee.
Goodness.
I don't know why he's into Renee because bestiality is illegal in all 50 states.
Woof.
Yeah, bark,
Woof.
bitch. Bark,
Woof.
bitch.
Woof.
Crazy Renee.
Woof.
What's a crazy Renee?
Woof.
Crazy
Oh,
Renee.
fuck.
She's so
Woof.
crazy.
And by the way, could we just talk about my butt for a second, please? Do you remember when I sent Rev my butt picture because he didn't send me his dick picture? And then he made a whole damn stream complimenting my tuchers. He did. And he said it was the nicest thing he's ever seen in the whole wide world, better than Shanny's. It was just perfection. It was not the hole. I didn't show him the hole. It was the cheeks. I just showed him the cheeks. It was a picture a man had taken of me years ago. And he loved me.
Oh my god. Woof, 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 woof.
Woof, woof, woof.
Oh my god.
You guys,
you
okay,
had a-
ones
It ain't
in
no
the
have
chat
no
if you think
pimples
that
in there,
Draven
bitch.
fucked the vacuum cleaner.
Dude, that's why he was so upset. It's straight out of fucking Scary Movie or whatever the fuck it was.
Don't touch my sister wife.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't bother me while I'm cleaning my room. One's in the chat if you think that fucking Draven totally is coming to this shit and his own
Oh my
wife
God.
can't make him come.
Hey, Draven.
What? Oh, hold on. I'm trying to.
You know
oh
what?
my
Like,
God, I'm trying to put this.
Draven.
I'm trying to put this right. Oh,
I'm surprised Draven never like made hay out of me.
Calypso's not like grossed out of this shit. Like this is creepy behavior. I don't want a man that behaves like this online in front of everybody. Like everybody is laughing at you, teacher. I hope you know that they're watching you because you're a clown, and they're laughing at you.
Me, like I'm surprised. Like I figured he was screenshotting.
he knew
everything, but,
better. He knew better. He knew that he would get fucked.
But even if he did, like I knew that, like I specifically like never like I might say like, oh, I fucking hate this guy or whatever. But like with Draven, I was just like, he's gonna like screenshot that shit.
I just want you to know that later tonight when I get I'm jerking off, I'm gonna tickle the back of my nuts thinking of your voice.
No.
You better. Yes, queen. How about Liz? Prince, my queen.
Oh,
you are the drag.
Oh my
you
God.
are RuPaul's
You gotta
drag
stop.
queen.
I'm still streaming right now.
She has to defend him and do whatever he wants because otherwise she'll be on the street. Seriously.
Queen.
You little bitch.
That toilet, the first thing that came across my mind is
You
Fallon's
better
small
calm down,
toilets. I have
Jesus
no idea
Christ.
what toilet.
You're gonna create a
Oh
vortex.
no! You said you had a flooded toilet and you were throwing the shit.
Listen,
in the
without
bathtub,
Michael, it's not the
and
same.
then the guy came to bring you a plunger, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh yeah.
Wait. You guys want to hear that one more time?
Yeah, sure.
Listen to this one time.
Oh, you had a toilet issue.
When you said toilet, the first thing that came across my mind is Fallon's small toilets. I have no idea what toilet you got.
Oh no! You said you had a flooded toilet and you were throwing the shit in the bathtub.
Yes, that's when David came after the Chinese buffet and he took a shit in my toilet and it got
toilets.
And then the guy came to bring you a plunger, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I remember when I said, "Bring me a fucking plunger because my toilet is overflowing." What?
Isn't Fallon the crazy lady that gives him the most money?
Yes. Yes, she's the one that thinks that Chris Wass is innocent.
And she thinks that, she says, I have 4 pen names. And she like threatens people, like acting like one of her 4 pen names is like a huge author and that she has tons of Illuminati power that she can bring down on people.
How fun is it that
she's threatening? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Everybody is making fun of Fallon and dragging Fallon. What are you talking about? All Fallon came in here was just come here, support, and just coexist with everybody else. That's all she is doing. Okay? We're all equal over here. We all have our own mind. Fucking leave people alone.
everybody that likes Hussy is a crazy fucking bitch?
All right. Yes, you can come up, honey. Okay. All my people are crazy fucking bitches, but they're lovely. They're lovely. They sure are. All of them. Yeah, I put the link, honey. Yep. David is the craziest one, and Charlene, because they've been here for years. Guess what? I love them. Well, David, not so much, but it is what it is. Hi, Boo. You a crazy bitch, too?
Fuck yes, I am. How you
Hi,
doing?
crazy bitch.
Hello.
This is disaster.
Yes, like I can't like. I
can't
don't
hear
see you. Who's there?
I'm here. I see you. I hear you. Hello?
Oh, hey, sorry. I'm
That's
hearing
okay.
myself. I forgot to mute my YouTube page.
What do you think about all this? Or like,
I'm like pissed. Like, first the fuck off. The Fallon and Chris Watts thing is getting old. That's all they fucking have to say about her.
yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm.
No one has done any research, to my knowledge, especially not Carrie, on that case. Okay? She has her beliefs because she wrapped herself in it. She did a true crime documentary, which means you cover all aspects. Do I think Chris Watts is innocent? No.
Right.
But it doesn't bother me that Fallon does, but it pisses me off that she's being judged so hardcore because she thinks someone's innocent.
Right. And what do you hope to accomplish? We're at the point where they believe what they want to believe. We believe what we want to believe. And it's the difference. We don't agree in the same thing. So what? Okay, we already have come to that point. So how many times are we going to keep going over the same thing where nothing is going to change?
That's a good point, Torby. So Torby's pointing out Fallon's only question is who killed the kids. And that's the part of the case that no one will ever know whether he admitted to it or not. His original testimony or his original interrogation with the cops, he said that Shannon did it. And I don't know if she did because we weren't there. So instead of just sitting around and fucking judging someone that you do not fucking know about a case you know nothing about because you weren't there, shut the fuck up. None of us were there. We don't know what happened in that house. None of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just want Fallon left alone over this because it's fucking ridiculous. It's really pissing me off.
Yeah. I would rather have Carrie address all the lies, to be honest with you.
Carrie addressing lies could never be her.
I know.
Like, gonna
right?
be your next community post, Carrie. Smooches, bitch.
She's so bored. She's been bored for how many years? So do something.
If she's so fucking bored and she wanted to do true crime, she could have absolutely nailed that shit. But instead, she just chose to say, hey, I'm moving over to true crime. And she just puts out the same video that everyone's seen 1,000,001 times that showed nothing, and she commentated on it. And as far as I can tell from any true crime channels I watch, they do their own research. They get down to the nitty gritty. They don't just use a video that has been shoved everywhere. Hey, Shadow.
Yeah.
So it's, we don't know the kind of research that Fallon did for her to get to her conclusion, other than the only thing I can say is Chris did initially say that Shannon did, do that to the girls. And it's sad as fuck, but why are we going after Fallon?
Right. There's so many
Leave her
things
alone.
that have happened since, and even Carrie said that yesterday. So much has happened, but I'm not watching, whatever. So talk about the so much that's been happening, because you're involved in that so much that's been happening. And she's going to continue to talk about Fallon, because if she talks about the rest of those other idiots, they're going to come after her. So this is one thing that they all agree on. So she knows that if they do watch her videos, they're not going to call her out. They're going to agree with her. So she feels safe. Okay? And
She shouldn't feel safe, right? Nobody does.
right. I don't care what people, their opinions. I really don't. I really don't. We can all have different opinions, and that's what the world is about. Period. I don't care. I really don't.
Jessica! Shut the hell up. Didn't no one say that. I just said we weren't there. We don't know what happened. I don't know what kind of research Fallon did. I never watched her copy of covering the Chris Watts case.
And yo, people think Fallon is the only one that believes this. He has a shit ton of supporters, like shit ton. Fallon is not the one person in this world of the United Kingdom of America.
Free Scott Pierce, really parasocial.
Say what?
See, this is what pisses me off because now you got someone saying free Scott Peterson. Why? Why should Scott Peterson be free?
This got nothing to do. We're not talking about that. We ain't talking
I know.
about that.
I just wanted to say, but
Not
anyway.
you. I'm talking about the other person. Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Pack 2, Jessica's comment. No, honey, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying she did a lot more research and a lot more coverage on the Chris Watts case than Carrie. I'm saying the difference is night and day. You know, Fallon put time and effort into hers, where Carrie found a video. She's like, hey, I recognize this video. This is the one. We're going to react to it. I don't know anything about what happened that day because I wasn't fucking there. And I'm not going to mark anyone a fucking murderer 1000% because I'm not there. Like, I know he killed her 1000%, but who killed the kid? That's the question Fallon was raising, and she has every right to do that, just like everyone else.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna. That's okay. You want to stay on panel?
Yeah, I'll stay.
All right. Hold on.
Oh, crazy old ladies is his thing. He gets crazy old ladies.
Blaze, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, but I'll keep playing it. Okay, hon?
Sounds good.
Hey.
He's with two or crazy old gay men. Like,
Hey, all you crazy old ladies that are watching this shit. You want to see it?
Oh. I bet they do. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back in a minute.
No,
I have
ahead.
to go shoot some. I have to go shoot some
PM here.
heroin.
This is what you're fucking giving your money to. This man.
When I say Pia, though, I'm gonna shoot heroin in my veins. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to entertain. I'm irritated.
You think is fucking like hot shit.
This is the guy who
I'm gonna leave that on the
goes
screen
live
for a minute.
every day of the
just
week.
in case Cussy is fucking
Provide
screenshotting this.
entertainment.
He won't.
For his
he
audience.
won't show his
That's what
fucking
I
real
see.
face. It's
You
all
have it on your
glasses and
screen, fucking
bullshit
moron.
and a
You
wig.
have it on your screen.
This
Shut the fuck
pig
up.
of a fucking man.
Ugh.
That's what you want. That's what you're like sticking up for. This is what you're nailing.
Absolutely.
Is that not good enough? Here.
What's wrong with him?
Here.
What's wrong with him? Answer that.
That's what
TJ.
That's what you want.
That's my friend.
Hey, Hussy. What's up? You got pictures of me like this? Looking this bad? Fuck no.
TJ, you've only had the one fucking picture this whole time. Shut the fuck up. Why don't you cam
the
up,
wig
bitch?
wearing,
Cam up,
glasses
bitch.
wearing, fucking pretending to be.
Oh, well, I think we're going to have to let him know that I am much better looking than he is.
Exactly. See?
No.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with Hussy. Fuck you guys.
There we go.
I love that fucking hat.
Yeah, you know, when I get up in the morning, I look like pure shit. I look like pure.
Don't we all?
When I take a shower and doll myself up, honey, I look good, honey.
Exactly.
Okay? So I don't know what this guy's problem is. That's a horrible picture of me. I know. We all take horrible pictures sometimes.
But it's you. And that's the thing. There's pictures of you out there. What the fuck, TJ, what the fuck do you look like? Like real day in age right now? Because I bet it's nothing like that picture. You still have that mohawk, loser? You still in the fucking 90s, 2000s?
I mean, look at this.
Understand.
All he can show is his shoulders because he's so unattractive. We don't judge him.
Well, no, because it's not about your attractiveness.
Right. Like, he only shows his shoulders. Like, come on. We're still nice to him and we accept him. And Blaze, it's like, I know, well, that's what we're all about.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just irritated as shit. I can't.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with these guys.
It doesn't bother me. It really, really doesn't bother me. I mean, I think you can make it funny. I make fun of looks all the time. But I'm not ashamed. I'm really not. I'm happy with the way I look. I am.
There's nothing wrong with that picture. That's what I'm saying. That's Hussy. That's my friend Hussy right there. I'm giving a fuck. Wig your glasses or no wig your glasses.
In the
still the same.
actual fuck is this?
You know what I look like? A really mean gangster. I look like
You look like don't fuck with me right now.
You know what? I'll let you in the comments.
I look like a really mean boss gangster. Like, really? You want to fuck with me now? Watch. I got something up my sleeve, bitch.
Get it.
You back? You back, buddy?
Yeah, that's one sexy daddy. Holy shit.
Yeah. I want somebody tell me what this is in the
yummy. Yas queen.
Somebody tell me what exactly that is in the chat.
Listen, all I'm going to say is that guys like that usually are experts at sucking dick. I'm just going to say it.
Oh, I am.
I know you don't want to hear it.
Oh, no. I am. And so are you, aren't you?
I'm sure he is.
Awkward, but I'm telling everybody right now.
Well, you know, it's not gay until you feel.
That means you like guys like me to suck you, right? Because you know that we're experts, right? So you've had a lot of people that look like me. Hey, Dashton, you've had a lot of guys look, because you know we know how to suck, right? It has nothing to do with being bald or mustache or whatever it is. You just like my blowjob lips. That's all it is. No. Idiot.
It is.
Idiot. Because I was told I got blowjob lips. I ain't arguing with that person. It's fine. Shit. Jessica got them too. She's right. Jessica.
Feel their beard on the inside of your thigh.
Well, listen, gay is the last thing I'm worried about.
And he gonna wait.
Just ask. Never mind. I better stop ripping on Michael. Michael's gonna take it personally if I keep talking shit about him being gay.
Dude, he's gonna sue you, and he's gonna sue me too. But it's okay because this is your fucking face. No court of law is gonna tell me that's not your face. You can't show up to court in a fucking wig, bitch.
Michael.
Yeah, I have.
Actually, you can.
Yeah, I
bitch.
have. Bitch.
Sue me. I need the truth to come out about our love.
I swear to fucking God. Michael,
Oh,
I know
come
you've
on,
jerked off
fucking
to my
God.
fucking face a lot of times, but like, oh my stars. Get all the fucking way out of here 100%. Nobody wants this.
This guy would be kicked out of a bar if he's this intoxicated. Let me tell you something. They would say, sorry, no more service for you.
Because he'd probably be bothering the other patrons with this fucking horrible cock mouth.
Say that again, honey?
I said he'd probably be annoying all the patrons with his annoying cock mouth.
Yeah. This is who he really is, you guys. Okay? There is no more, it's the alcohol. I'm sorry. Every time he streams, he makes a complete fool out of himself. He says exactly the things that, prove that he is the piece of shit that he is. It's always the same thing. So I don't accept any of his apologies or whatever, or it was a bad joke, or no, you're just a bad person.
Nobody.
If we can hit TJ's goal, I will tell the story about the threesome that Carrie filmed between me, Michael, and TJ in a cab.
Dude,
it was in a
wait,
cab.
whoa. I don't even know if I want that story to be told.
It doesn't matter.
There's only
No.
5 minutes left. There's only 5 minutes left. So if they hit the goal, like, you're gonna have to do it.
It doesn't matter, dude. You invited me and you opened a can of worms. Listen,
Dude, it's
we
not the
all
only worms I'm jerking tonight. All right.
Well, listen, we all might have got a
Gross.
tapeworm from it, but that does, that's incidental. It's not really the point.
Nothing is more attractive, TJ, than a drunk, broke loser. Seriously.
Is
Parasocial, I am so sorry that I hurt your feelings so bad that you felt like you needed to make a whole post dedicated to Blazing Banter called Borderline Personality. Go fuck yourself, bitch.
Who said that?
Tara Social. She was in your chat and she had made a comment about Free Scott Peterson.
Oh, that one, right?
Yeah, and then she just made a post about me. I dedicate this post to at Blazing Banter, wipe them eyes, girl. It's okay. Borderline personality disorder.
Oh.
And then I said, ain't no one crying here, sweetie. Why don't you come back here or talk to me directly?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your stupid little post did anything, sweetheart?
Right.
Please. God damn. Oh, you got 100 subscribers? Aw. Good for you, bitch.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man, cracked me up. But anyway, I've been a silent watcher. I never wanted to just come in because I don't want to derail your chat. You're doing your thing. I respect that.
I'm just a silent watcher. I didn't want to come in and disrespect your shit because I'm just a silent watcher, You are a liar. Is what you are, Draven, is a fucking liar.
Really?
I can't wait for the to be going at each other.
It's like 10 minutes from now.
Some people love me, some people hate me, but you know what? You're not.
Nobody loves you. Everybody hates
come
you.
here.
One's
Here.
in the chat
Don't
if you
do
hate
that.
Draven. One's in the fucking chat. Draven is a lying sack of shit who accused me of fucking raping my children's mother.
You accuse me of worse shit too.
This guy is a complete piece of shit.
So are you.
The worst move Hussey could have done is inviting this dipshit here. Ones.
Really?
Nothing but ones. Everybody
So
hates
why are you reacting to the video then?
you, fucking Draven.
Come
You're
here.
a piece of shit.
Come
now
here.
I'm gonna piss while this.
You're not gonna
plays.
have hate if you don't have love.
Draven's
so
a curse.
It is what
I
it is,
mean,
you know
like
that.
at some point,
Yeah.
he just
And
gets a hold of
fine.
everybody and just curses them.
No, he never got a hold of me. I fucking asked him if he was still trying to suck off the geek room, and his reply was to block me and accuse me of grape. Nobody should respect this piece of shit.
Fine with that. But anyway, I'm listening to you, and then you're just like, and you've been real respectful for me throughout the years. I appreciate that. You were reading Carrie's post, Draven this, Draven that, and you're like, I don't think he's doing this, and you're a liar, Carrie. And I had it. I had to say something on your kick because I was it. That was it. I was done. I was done being quiet, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I guess I had to come on and talk to you. And
Well, you should
it-
probably start from how Carrie
dumb
even
bitch.
entered your sphere. You know, like how this whole happened.
she found me when I was doing Shanny and Rev. She was Shanny's best friend. In case you do not know, I have proof of all this. She gave Shanny her address, her private phone number. Shanny was going to move to her house, her original house, before she moved, and swim in her pool. So it is weird
Would have
to
been a
me.
disaster.
Yeah, it is weird to me that she was talking to her Will, which I never agreed doing, and I'm glad that she didn't try to convince you to do that, because that's just friggin'
Yeah,
weird.
you don't talk to people's kids.
You know, it was so weird and so messed up. And after Rev called Carrie a see you next Tuesday, she flipped. She ran over to my chat and was like, I want to learn, I want to go on your panel first. And then I said, well, you want to learn how to do what I do, live stream? Like, I was 2022, man. And that's just where a lot of my receipts come from. I'm like, 2022, everyone was getting along. You were around 2022.
Yeah.
Right? We're all us
Yeah, hey,
content creators.
David
We were all
Bucky.
getting along. Hey, what's up? Yo,
Things
sup
were
to
Nice
this?
to
back
see
then.
you.
Things were good back then.
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. My wife was making videos. I was making videos. Everyone was making a little bit of money. We were shouting each other out. It was great.
Don't
I want people to know,
discriminate
like,
against
just 'cause I come on
against
here, I'm
his
not gonna be
gender
like, "All right, I'm
identity,
Hussey's
Sky
best
Woman.
friend now. I'm gonna be in all his chats.
He
I'll always be
needs
a
those
silent
glitter
viewer.
glasses.
But I know it's
to
best for me to
become
stay on the sidelines, because I don't want to
3J.
derail your chat and I don't want to make problems.
No, but Carrie came
I'm
out
drunk.
like Ginsu knives on it, like
Yeah,
ready
we
to
know.
strike at everybody and anybody for any reason. She actually is the one who asked Draven when she should go live.
Draven, I think we
So,
had some
I mean,
hot sexual
I made a video
tension.
today showing all these messages, because she says I'm a
We should
liar. I was trying to
explore.
force her when to live stream, but I have messages from Discord when she was telling me, "Oh, you do
we
Wednesdays
showed 'em
and
tonight.
Saturdays. I'll do Mondays and Tuesdays, so we don't overlap." And then she's begging me to teach her how to stream, begging me to teach her how to use her microphone, begging me to do
You
everything.
spent like
You
4 hours with
created
her
your
trying to teach her
own
how to live
arch
stream.
Yeah, and then she
nemesis.
yelled at
Melon.
Michael for that.
Just
This is what you
so
deserve,
everyone's
Draven.
clear, Draven was the one who said you, Carrie, cannot stream the same times I'm streaming. I've seen
She shouldn't
those.
stream at all.
Draven.
All right, I think I've had enough of this guy for now.
Yes, that guy is fucking intolerable. I don't even know, like.
It's really embarrassing to do this every time you stream.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said maybe he needs AA.
No, he for sure does. He for sure does.
He needs to go
And, you know,
somewhere.
He claims that he only drinks when he's streaming.
Bullshit.
My opinion is this guy drinks every day. That's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, whatever. But I think he drinks every single day. And I think
Most likely.
this is gross the way he behaves. You know, I get
Yeah,
drunk,
he doesn't know what to put down.
but I don't become like this. And then how many
Where-
times? What, hon?
How many times what?
What?
We were gonna say how many times.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I was going to say. How does he get up for work? That's a good question too. Well, you know, David, there's functioning alcoholics out there.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Yeah, they're functioning alcoholics.
Yes. And it's bad. Like some of them drink at work and that's how they function.
Yeah.
This one place I was at for the longest time, I didn't catch on to it till the very end, but 2 of my supervisors had been like drinking the entire time they were on the job. No one said anything to me. I figured it out all on the lonesome because they smoked so bad one day when they came back from lunch. And I'm like, ooh, Y'all been drinking?
Do you guys know Elizabeth Vargas? She's a news anchor woman in New York City. She's very famous. And
Sounds familiar.
it says the newswoman, Elizabeth Vargas, she has famously broke her silence on her secret life as a high-functioning alcoholic in her memoir, Between Breaths.
Mm-hmm.
And she is known, you would never know. You would never know that she's a high-functioning alcoholic.
There's so many. We actually had a family friend pass away last year that was a functioning alcoholic, and it was like you could always smell it on him, but he didn't appear to be drunk. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But sadly for him, he passed away in his sleep. But when we were cleaning out his office, in his backpack, it was just full of little vodka shots.
Yeah.
Empty ones.
Yep. Yeah, he definitely has a problem. There's no denying at all. And he just says he's a man that happens to drink. Okay. Every day. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to probably do an outdoor stream later. We can probably do it on Kick.
Love you, Papa, so you can say your goodbyes. Love you, boo.
Hello.
Nah.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I don't think I could watch much more of this right now. We can finish watching it later. Have a great weekend, and I will see you later on Kick. Always remember to love yourself. Ain't nobody better, and be what you is regardless. And always remember, Miss Hussey, love you. Bye.